Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to another Let's Play with friends, but sometimes alone. So I'm not alone.
Not today.
Not today.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes it's okay to play with someone else.
With someone else?
Alright, this is part 3 of Akiba Strip 2 on the PS4. Also known as just Akiba Strip in English.
So many numbers.
What is?
Part 3 of Akiba Strip 2
on the PS4.
God.
Yeah.
Math magic.
Not really math, but yeah, I know what you're getting at.
Sorry.
Alright, if you're just joining us now, don't worry about it. You can always check out the other parts in the channel. They haven't left, unless they have left. I don't know. I should apologize.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have left from my bad treatment.
Okay, let's get on with the episode.
Alright. Oh, we're in trouble, boys.
Oh no.
We're surrounded.
何者かはわからないけど、組織に関わっている気がする。彼らの服を脱げばわかるかも。
Some kind of organization.
She's just like, we'll find out once we take their clothes off. I wish I could say that about people in general.
You can find out a lot about someone when you
take their clothes off.
Yep.
Oh man. Alright, who is this lady?
Got boobs.
Yes, a lot of women have those.
I mean, she has very visible boobs.
Anyone of
Like
that?
she wants you to comment on them.
She doesn't though.
I'm sure she doesn't.
After this, we should go to Akihabara and just beat the shit out of people. Strip them.
Strip them. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... The beating is just the first part, the stripping is the main course. I like what he's wearing.
Oh yeah, I equipped that myself because it had the best stats.
Oh. And it's fashionable.
When you play an RPG, are you conscious of how your armor looks? Do you pick based on stats, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how ugly you look, you'll always
No.
you'll wear whatever, right?
Yeah, like even in Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, you picked shirtless Gladio?
No, even when that was an option, like I never did.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What did you pick for 15?
I didn't actually have that many clothes. It was usually the knight's armor.
The black,
Yeah,
the
the
default.
black leather stuff.
I think I used short sleeve t-shirt Gladio.
Oh yeah, I never really did that. I don't know. You couldn't see as much skin with the short sleeves though. Like he always kept the jacket open, which is why I kept that. It was like that was the compromise between good stats and a little bit of
The
fan
goods.
service.
The goods.
For me. Not like the most loved character in that game.
He's not?
No, people really like Prompto.
I like Prompto too, but
And Ignis.
I like Ignis too, as
I
well.
thought they were all good characters. Like Gladio had a little bit extra. Who's like your favorite character in all of gaming?
Like all of gaming.
Yeah, all of gaming.
Such a tough question. I don't know. I mean, if I had to pick a character from the FF series, I usually say Vivi from 9.
Yeah, that's a strong choice.
Yeah, but I don't know about all of gaming going outside of FF.
I don't know who I would say. Well, I have to say though, the Disgaea characters, they're pretty good.
They're funny?
Yeah, they're funny. They're funny, they have like loads of personality. Like the English voice acting is pretty good in that one. Have you ever played those games?
Never.
I think you would enjoy them. Do you like strategy games?
Oh, I'm so bad at them though.
No, and Disgaea is actually pretty hard.
I know.
It's really difficult.
I played a demo and I got rocked by the demo and I'm like, alright, fuck
It's
this.
really difficult. That being said, I haven't really put that much time into it because I found it so difficult. Probably there are easier ways of doing it, or like if you get used to it, it's probably a good game to play, but yeah.
I go to Akihabara about maybe once a month.
Really?
Something like that, and I always go to the same places. I look at games.
Are there any like specific spots that like recommend?
For games?
Yeah.
I do.
'Cause I'm like such a novice at it. Like I don't know where I'm going or anything.
It's funny because I can show you in this game the places that I go to, but
Yeah.
no, on Meijidori, the main street,
Yeah.
there's a store called Trader. I pointed it out
you did.
in part 1. They do sell foreign games as well, so
Really?
if you want to play like a PS4 game in English, you can go to Trader and pick up the English copy. It'll probably be there. They have all the big releases.
Are they pretty expensive?
There's a tiny markup, like maybe
Okay.
10 bucks,
Okay.
something like that. It's not crazy. They also have used foreign games. So people like
that's
me,
pretty
like
good.
whenever I get a game from back home, when I traded in Japan, I just go to Trader and I trade it in there.
I should do that.
There's also a store called Super Potato, which is extremely popular. So popular, it's so crowded.
Yeah.
Every time that I go, there's so many tourists, and it's kind of hard to navigate the store
Yeah.
because, you know, it's small and there's so many people in there. But Super Potato is great because they have a huge selection of retro games. If you're looking for a particular game on the Super Nintendo or a PlayStation, it might be there,
Okay.
right? I do recommend checking it out if you're a fan of the older stuff. It's on... Like, I almost want to show you this in this game, but it's behind Meijidori. In the game, it's... Here, I'll show you in game. It's weird. It would be here on Uredori.
Okay. Oh wait, I think I've seen it before.
Yeah,
When we passed it, if we pass it again.
I can
let's,
just take you there. This is Super Potato.
Oh. Nice.
This is like...
Is that a real person?
Yeah, that's actually what they look. That's
Yeah.
all what the staff looks like.
Okay, good.
But the background of this store, I'm convinced is just a picture that the staff took and then
I'm
put
sure
in
it
the game.
looks pretty
'Cause this is what Super Potato is.
nice.
But in real life, it has I think 4 floors divided by console generation. So they have like the early Famicom
Oh, cool.
generation, and then there's the then it goes up to like PlayStation, N64, and then after that will be PS2. That's the final.
Oh, okay.
They don't have PS4 games or anything like that.
Fairly modern, I guess.
Right. But the store is interesting. There's so many things in there.
Yeah.
And like I like Super Potato because a lot of their goods are guaranteed. Like they check
Oh.
them, they test them.
Really?
And in the event that the internal battery in a cartridge dies,
Yeah.
like so you can't save your game, they actually will replace it. They'll replace the battery in the cartridge.
That's amazing.
So if you like retro games, I do want to, go check it out. But just be like careful that it is crowded. There's so many tourists in there, and I just want to say, please, if you are a tourist, please don't go in with your backpack, because it takes up a lot of space
yeah.
and it's hard to get around you if you're wearing a backpack. But do check it out if you like retro games, and you might because you're watching this channel.
Nice. Local knowledge for you.
Yeah. That's all I ask. Please take your backpack off. Please. I hate it. I hate it.
With all the influence you have, Tim, like
Yeah.
I'm sure people. Anyway, what's next for us?
We're going to Chuodori. We're going to look at this ad first, which is an ad for a real thing. So this is a concert, an idol
for
concert.
real.
They used to do this actually a couple years ago. There used to be idol concerts in the streets in Akihabara, and then in 2008 there was that horrible truck stabbing.
Oh wait, what? I
Yeah.
did not know about this.
So on Sunday in Akihabara in real life, you can go to Akihabara.
Yeah.
I think I might have said that twice. And there's a thing called a pedestrian's paradise where they close the streets
Yeah.
and you can walk. And in 2008, there was an incident where a guy, I think he took a truck and he just rammed all these people. And
Oh
then
my God.
he got out of the truck and then he stabbed a bunch of people. So
Yeah.
as a result of that, they stopped doing pedestrian paradise on Sundays and they started banning knives over a certain length. So you can't.
I mean, that sounds sensible.
Right. They do them now, as of recording.
Yeah.
You can go on a Sunday and check it out.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. It's cool.
I do recommend, like, Japan is safe other than incidents like that. It is pretty isolated, so don't worry about getting stabbed.
They're always going to be mentally.
No, they're cool. it's a good way to check out the district. You don't gotta worry about crossing
Yeah.
the street or anything. Like, you know, when getting hit by a car as you cross. Generally.
Yeah.
So we're at this concert, and in concert going tradition, we're gonna beat the shit
there's a mosh
out of
pit.
everyone going.
You're getting us? Wait, what?
Whoa,
just happened
she spanked me good. Let me recover. Get out of my way, get out of my way. I need to recover. Ow.
there? Quick!
This isn't how I planned it.
No.
I'm stuck on, like, the
Quick!
enemies.
Now! The best move is when you just like fully just hit someone into the floor.
The monitor is a powerful but slow weapon. I think
It's like a hammer kind of thing.
my personal favorites are the fast weapons.
Yeah. Do weapons in this game break or anything like
No,
that?
no, they do not. Nothing like that.
No, the only reason I say that is because, well, recently the Breath of the Wild came out, and also, like, for some reason I've been watching a lot of footage from Dark Chronicle or Dark Cloud 2 in the US.
Yep.
And, like, in both of those games,
Have had
weapons
weapon
break.
breaks, yeah.
And I used to think that was the most annoying mechanic in a game ever. Like, I understand, like, it's to make you a bit more, like, I don't know, creative with your weapon choices and not just stick to one, but it used to piss me so much.
I'm kind of used to it because I've been playing a lot of MMORPGs, and that kind of system is in MMORPGs.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah. You have to repair your gear often. So it's just something that I've come to accept, like, as part of games.
Okay, I didn't know that actually. But yeah, I don't know. But then I guess like it's more realistic if they do.
Yeah. I mean, then my weapon in this game is a monitor, and that's bound to break as you
Right?
constantly bash people over the head with it.
I wish you had like a big cathode ray tube, like a monitor, like that
Oh,
would do some damage.
As if I could lift one of those. Those are heavy, dude.
I know.
I remember moving back from my house in Canada to where I live now.
Yeah.
Well, not where I live, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had to get rid of one of our old CRTs. That was just a 24. Not even that big. Heavy as balls.
I don't know. I always thought they were lighter than I expected, but still heavy.
Oh, they're
If that
heavy.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Most of it is just like empty space.
Yeah. Just let me strip you, boy.
Come on, boy.
I should just take that audio clip and
Yeah.
reuse it for
It's
purposes.
gonna be my ringtone.
Let me strip you, boy. every time I text you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what he wants.
It's like I'm in a meeting for work. And, like, let me strip you, boy. Just comes up. Oh, sorry, I gotta take this.
Yeah, I'd be like, so dignified. Excuse me for a moment. I must take this.
I must strip someone.
I remember when like tones that weren't beeps or anything were new. I always wanted to make a recording that was like, "This is God, kill everyone," and just have someone call me on a bus.
That's horrible. Wait, what is going on with the sound here?
Oh, there was a thing. I don't know if they fixed it, but for some reason there was maybe a glitch where the screams would not stop playing.
Yeah, like that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Genuinely. She's not giving up her clothes at all.
I always win in the end.
Bit creepy.
You know how whenever games come out in English, they have to be rated by the local board,
Yeah.
and
What was this one rated?
I'm pretty sure it was T. It might have been M, but you have PEGI, right? It's called PEGI in the UK.
Yeah.
For North America, it's the ESRB, and they
Yeah.
always like you can go to their website and look up a description of almost of any game.
Oh, you
And-
can do that? I
Yeah,
didn't realize
there's
that.
like a database, and you can check out what the game has been rated, the kind of content that's in the game, and a description of the game and why it's been rated exactly what it has.
Uh-huh.
So I want to know, I want to read what the description for this game is. Where it's like, you
Wait,
go
look
to
that
the
up.
streets, probably, yeah. Go ahead.
Is it's still called Akiba Strip in...
It's called Akiba Strip. I don't think it's numbered because this is the first one that came out in English, so they dropped the 2 from it.
I'm gonna look it up.
Just go to the.
Keep talking. You go.
Yeah, she's putting up a fight. Just let me beat the shit out of your knees with this computer monitor.
Okay, shall I read the description?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This is an open world action game in which players help a teenage boy and his friends defend their shopping district from evil forces. Players punch, kick, and use various weapons, e.g. bats, giant kebabs, umbrellas, to defeat human foes and enemy creatures, e.g. vampires, in hand-to-hand combat. By weakening foes, players are able to disrobe opponents down to their underwear. Female characters are often depicted in lingerie/underwear. Still frame images sometimes depict male and female characters in provocative poses. The camera focuses on their underwear, pelvic areas, and/or cleavage. The game also includes sexually suggestive dialogue and text, e.g., I swear, if you go out with me, every part of me is yours. And Panda is the brutal, sadistic top, while Akihabara is the easy bottom who cries out in pleasure in bed. The words fuck, shit, and asshole appear in dialogue. And do you want to know what rating it received?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, for the swearing, I bet, right?
And probably because there's gay sex terms in the dialogue.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh yeah, whatever. Hilarious.
I like how she finished her her concert without just missing a beat. You know, presumably in the game we beat the shit out of the crowd,
yeah.
and she was singing the whole time.
That's, you know, professional. Keep the, you know, the show must go on. He's just wearing a shirt of some woman's.
That's the idol. That's
no, I know.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes more sense actually.
he's in the crowd, right? He's
Yeah.
a fan.
Go, Kati.
Back at Mogura. Good thing we can fast travel. I wish I could fast travel in real life.
That would be very useful.
Be awesome. Alright, that's probably a good place to leave it, I think. So that was our playthrough of Akiba Strip 2, also just known as, I think, Akiba Strip in English. I think it has a subtitle, Undead and Undressed, maybe? That's really what it is.
Of course it does.
Yeah, so I know most of it was just us talking about our boring lives in Japan.
Tourist information.
Yeah, and tourist information. So yeah, if you've made it to the end, wow, I can't believe you've made it to the end.
Well done.
Well
That was a
done.
slog.
Thanks again, Mom. You're the best. Yeah. So there's always something else on the channel. Videos will be up typically every Saturday, unless something bad happens, like I forget to record or I don't know, I just die.
Please don't do that.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
Anyways, share with a friend. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.